morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for Storytime. My name is Miss Damera, and you may notice me from the Newburgh Branch Library. Today, we're going to read stories about dads. This Sunday, June 21st, is Father's Day. There are so many different types of fathers. There are really tall dads, dads that touch the sky, and sometimes we have really short dads. They're kind of short and squishy. That's okay if you have those types of dads. They're great. Dads could be grandpas, uncles, and there are all types of dads. You may have one dad or you might have two dads. And that's perfect. So we're going to read stories all about those different types of dads. We're also going to talk about a holiday that is celebrated on June 19th called Juneteenth. And it is about the emancipation of slaves. So we'll talk about that and also have fun doing it. So let's say good morning. Let's sing a song. It's called Bread and Butter, Marmalade and Jam. Are you ready? We're going to start off with a little beat. It goes like this. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as you can. Hello, 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 hello. Can you do it faster than that? Let's try it one more time. You ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, wow. I see you guys. You're being really, really fast. Can we slow that down a little bit? We would say hello like hello. Let's try it. You ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Great job. One more good morning song, just one more. Let's try it. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? It's a great day for some stories. Let's start out with our first book. Our first book today is called My Dad Used to Be Cool. It is written by Keith Negley. Do we know what the author of the book does? I think I taught you guys this last time. The author writes the book. The author writes the book. Hi-ho, librario, the author writes the book. So, starting out with this book called My Dad Used to Be Cool. Look, there's a dad on the cover. See, dads even have tattoos. Isn't that cool? I wonder where they're going. Let's find out. I wonder why this dad used to be cool. Oh, wow. You see all those guitars? Does your dad play guitar? Guitars are cool, and they make music. All right. This is my dad. He seems pretty normal to me. Look at this dad. Looks like he's folding laundry. Is the boy really asleep? Can you see his little eye peeking? Isn't that cool? There goes that guitar again. You wouldn't believe it, but I'm sure he used to be in a rock band. I know it sounds crazy, but I have the proof. The drum set right there. What else do you notice about this picture? You can lean over to Dad and tell him what else you noticed. My dad used to be cool. What is this dad doing? What song do you think they're playing? It's hard to imagine. He's always so serious. My dad having fun? I wish I could have seen it. Look at this dad. He's helping tie a shoe. Do you know how to tie your shoes? Did Dad teach you how to tie your shoes? I bet he had a blast. Look at that cool motorcycle. So, what made him stop? Something must have happened. Where are they? Trees. Look, there's people on bicycles and a skateboard. Look, there are two people on a skateboard. What is that back there? For him to give up. Oh boy. What does it look like they're at? Let's see. Look at the dad. Isn't that cool? Oh. Look at them. They're having so much fun. Are they at the park? That looks so cool. I think that dad is pretty cool, don't you? Wow. Look at the dad. My dad used to hold me upside down like this, and he would let me walk on the ceiling. It was so fun. I remember that so much from when I was a child. Maybe he has him walking on the sky. Would you like to walk on a cloud? Okay, so maybe he's still a little bit cool. Yeah, nope, he's not. The end. What did you think about the dad in that book? That's so cool. There are lots of other dads too we're going to read about. Right now we're going to read a story about dads that might be somewhere else in the world helping out others. It is called Hero Dad by Melinda Harden. And it's about dads that are in the service. So whether they're in the Army or the Navy or the National Guard, they're heroes. So let's talk about these hero dads. What do you think he's got? Look at that. Is that a letter? Who do you think the letter's from? Let's find out. Ooh. Look, there were pictures in there. I wonder if that's his dad. Let's see. My dad is a superhero. He doesn't wear rocket-propelled boots. He wears army boots. Look at those boots. Does your dad wear army boots? He can't fly. Well, sometimes he can. That is a parachute. All right. He doesn't have X-ray vision. He has night vision. He doesn't drive a super-powered car. He drives a tank. Oh. If you want to see a real live tank, you can drive to our Shively library and see a tank. It's right outside the branch. He doesn't wear a cloak that makes him invisible. He wears camouflage. He doesn't carry a laser gun. He carries a rifle. He doesn't have a sidekick. He has a platoon. Sometimes he has to go away for long trips, but that's what superheroes have to do. Remember when we first opened the book and we saw him getting out a letter? That letter must have been from Dad. My dad is an American soldier. My dad is a hero. My superhero. The end. Would you like to sing a song with me? Right now I'm going to use shaky eggs. If you don't have shaky eggs at home, Mom, Dad, you can always put some beans inside of maybe a plastic egg, or you can put some inside of a toilet paper tube and put some wax paper at the end with a rubber band. You can even glue it, and that will make the shake sound. But we're going to do a shaky song called Shaker Shakers. Shake a shaker, shake, 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 shake. Shake your shaker, shake, 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 shake your shakers. Wasn't that cool? Can you put your shaker up in the air? Because we're going to shake our shaker high. Are you ready? Shake your shaker high, 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 high. Shake your shaker high, high, high. Shake your shaker. Do we know what the opposite of high is? Low. Great job. Great job. I heard you out there. You ready? Shake your shakers low, 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 low. Shake your shaker low, low, low. Shake your shaker. Great job. And a way that we can end this is we're gonna shake our shaker, shake them so. We're gonna shake our shaker high and low. We're gonna shake our shaker, shake them so until somebody says stop. You were amazing. You did so well. Let's put our shaker away. All right, so before we read our last story about dads, I want to take a moment to talk to you about a holiday that is happening this Friday on June 19th that is called Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the day that slavery was abolished and African Americans in the United States were considered free. One book that you can check out from our library system is called Juneteenth from Maisie, and it's written by Floyd Cooper. It explains the story of how Juneteenth came about, and I'll read you a short excerpt from the book that says that on June 19th, 1865, soldiers arrived in Galveston, Texas, announcing the end of the Civil War and the end of slavery in the United States. It was more than 2 years after the President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. Celebrated every year on June 19th, Juneteenth commemorates the announcement of the abolishment of slavery and the emancipation of African American citizens throughout the entire United States. This is one that you want to add to your reading and your book collection. Good. All right, so it's time to read our last book that is about dads, and this one is one of my favorites. It's called Pet Dad. It's by Alana Allen. Oh boy, that girl looks like she's having so much fun. I wonder what a pet dad is. Do you know what a pet dad is? I don't know. Right, there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening on this picture. It's a dog. Look at the dog in a cone. All right, Plum wants a pet. Plum's dad does not want a pet. Look at Plum. It's at a pet shop. Specifically, he wants no pet. Look, he's saying no. No, I don't want one. Look at Plum. Plum really wants a pet. Look at the doggies in the window. So Plum, who never takes no for an answer, gets herself the only pet she can, a pet dad. With a little training, Plum knows that she and her new pet will enjoy many years of friendship. And she might need a leash, might not need a leash, a muzzle, or even the cone thing. Uh-oh, what kind of leash is that? It's Daddy's tie. Plum adores her new pet. She rubs his tummy. She scratches behind his ears. She names him Schnitzel. But when it comes to caring for Schnitzel, Plum runs into a spot of trouble. Roll over. No! First, she must feed her pet. Plum knows that grown-ups eat disgusting foods like kale and quinoa. In a pinch, yard waste will do. But when Plum tries to feed this mess to her pet, he barks, "No!" Schnitzel has a different way to eat. Next, Plum must teach her pet when and where to do his business. But when she tries to paper train her pet, again he barks, "No!" Schnitzel has a different use for the newspaper. That night, Plum tries to sleep train her pet, again with the "No!" Schnitzel does not want to be Plum's foot warmer. It isn't easy caring for a pet, especially a pet grown-up. Oh boy, look at all that's going on with this picture. The next morning, rested and refreshed, Plum takes her pet to the park to teach him some new tricks. There's a lot going on right now. There's a kid getting some ice cream. This one's doing jump rope with her dog. This dog has a muzzle. What is that? That's super cool. It's a poodle. Everyone has a dog. Look, she's got her pet dad. She trains Schnitzel to sit. Heck no, he barks. She trains him to fetch. She wants him to fetch an ice cream. Then she trains Schnitzel to chase. That works a little better until Schnitzel starts barking loudly. "Get back here!" Very loudly. Plum knows she has to be firm. Time out. Or not. Time out! With some unexpected free time, Plum sits down for a good think. This pet training is not going well. The missing piece, Plum reasons, is a reward for her pet. But what is a good reward? What does Plum have that pet dads love most of all? And then she has a stroke of genius. That means she's thinking something really good. No plus hug equals yes. The hug, a perfect reward for a pet dad. With her recent success, Plum tries the math again. Please plus hug equals ice cream. Next, she discovers sit plus hug equals picnic. And finally, roll over plus hug equals playtime. And from that day forward, Plum and her pet enjoy many years of friendship and love. And she never needs a leash or a muzzle or even that cone thing. The end. So we have celebrated our dads with lots of stories today, and now it's time for us to go. So I'll see you next time we do stories. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. See you next time.